Assalamu alaikum. So I hope everybody is doing well, inshallah. I announced that I was coming on live today. I'm going to share with you this beautiful juice recipe that I know is going to be very helpful for you if juicing is something that you want to start incorporating, or you know anything about juicing already, or you are trying, curious to know what recipes or how juicing can be supportive for your pregnancy, your fertility, or your postpartum. I am going to share a very quick recipe. It is my favorite recipe, except that this time I'm not going to use ginger, okay? Because my girls requested for it. So I'm not going to use ginger, but feel free to use ginger if you want to, because ginger is such a powerhouse of fertility, pregnancy, especially in the first trimester when nausea and morning sickness is a big thing for a lot of women. So yeah, ginger is a beautiful thing. There is a myth. People, a lot of women, some people think ginger is a no-go area when you're pregnant. It's a myth. There is a substantial amount of research backing the efficacy of ginger to help reduce or manage nausea in the first trimester, and then also help with morning sickness, the feeling of nausea, the feeling of vomiting. And then also it's such a beautiful spice. It's very warming, energetically is warming, and it's very, very good for the digestive system as well. It is soothing, it is calming, right? It's very, very, very helpful during postpartum, especially when you are healing, no matter how you give birth, even if you give birth through belly birth, that is C-section, you will benefit from using spices and herbs, especially ginger, because ginger gives you a warming effect. When somebody gives birth, they need that warmth. They need that. Thank you for joining. If you can hear me, please let me know. I have a new microphone that I'm using, so I'm excited about that microphone. Hopefully you can hear me very well. If you can, please give me a thumbs up so I know that you can actually hear me, and it's very, very good. I'm trying not to scream too much, to shout too much, because I know this microphone, I was told, is very powerful, and it picks up a lot of every nitty gritty of what you say and stuff. So I am trying to speak in a very low tone, so it's very beautiful hearing, right? Not in a, okay. So like I said, all these ingredients, I have beets over here. Beets is a powerhouse. This thing, subhanallah. Allah knows why He creates certain things and makes certain things for us to use. Beets are one of the root vegetables, and it has leaves. Every part of beet is useful. The leaves are amazingly high in iron and folate. These terms are amazingly high in minerals, magnesium, potassium, and everything else. These roots are amazingly powerhouse for minerals and fiber and keratinoids. That color that you see that beets have is not for anything else. It's for that beautiful medicinal property that it provides for us. Okay? So beets are amazing. They're high in a whole bunch of minerals. That's magnesium, potassium, manganese, a whole bunch that helps with blood pressure reduction or blood pressure management. Blood pressure is something that nowadays a lot of people go through, experience without even knowing it, right? Without even knowing it. And when you're pregnant, you are diagnosed with gestational hypertension. It is a serious thing. You need to be monitored in a very close knit, right? But in a way, eating food that supports the management of blood pressure, that supports the relaxation and the relaxation of your of all the veins and your body, really. Everything else that helps with the circulation of blood, right? It is really helpful. So beet is known to help with blood pressure management, okay? And then blood pressure, even prevention. Preventatively, it is a beautiful food. And I'm going to use this. First of all, it's very helpful for fertility. And when you are trying to get pregnant, you are in your TTC journey, this is beautiful to actually add into it. Not to only make juice, but to make salad from it, to make food, like a whole bunch of meals. I'm going to bring in a lot of recipes to show you how to use beets in different variety of recipes, in different variety of meals, okay? The color sometimes make people not to really like it because it's staining, but because it has a natural occurring color. It's a food color. It doesn't stain the food. It doesn't stain your utensils. It's only like stain when you are cooking. But afterwards, when you wash it properly, it goes away. It doesn't stay for long, right? So it's such a beautiful thing. This beet thing, oh my God. I feel like I can get a challenge to have some of you join me on a challenge that we can be eating beets for the whole month, every day, to incorporate it, to make sauerkraut from it, to make juice from it, to make pancake from it, to make a whole bunch of things from it, so we can see how effective it is. I'm also going to use some apples, okay? Apples are amazing, high in fiber, they are sweet, they are beautiful fruits, beautiful, okay? So I'm going to use some apples in this, and I'm also going to use some carrots. Carrots have high carotene, and then also they are hormone balancing. They are amazing. Carrot salad, I have made some carrot salad that I wanted to record to share, and I didn't do it. All right, but I'm gonna come on to share a carrot salad because it's very, very helpful for those of us who have wombs. Who are those people? As women, right? We have wombs in our body. We need something to support the womb health, right? Carrot is one of the foods that is shown to support womb health, your womb and your uterus, right? For menstruation, during menstruation, when you lose blood, okay? During nifas, during postpartum, when you give birth, and excellently, this one does the same too, okay? This is such a beautiful thing. It increases your iron levels, it gives you energy, it helps with fatigue, a whole bunch of stuff. So carrot helps with hormone balancing. It helps with estrogen dominance and stuff like that. I don't want to be very technical because I know the audience that I have. I don't want to be like the fancy thing, but know that carrot, especially carrot salad, when you slice it or when you shred it, you add a little bit of sprinkle some sea salt on it and add some oil, maybe melted butter or olive oil or avocado oil, and then you eat it. It's tasty, it's beautiful, but it's also helpful for your hormones, okay? It helps with estrogen, especially as women when you're pregnant. A whole bunch of what is it called? Your estrogen level goes up, your progesterone as well goes up, but it gets to a time when it needs to be balanced in a certain level, right? So carrots, eating a lot of carrots is helpful. It's also helpful for the skin, right? I need to be eating because I want to improve that a lot. So carrots for you. We're going to use that. And then also going on to the juicer, the beautiful juicer that I have that I'm going to use for making this juice. Oh my gosh, subhanallah. I got it as a gift and I am so excited about it. One of my beloved person in life, gifted this for me. I got it from my younger brother, and that is so amazing of him. I cannot stop praying for him enough. This juicer is a powerhouse. It's beautiful. If you are interested, it's called Nama. Okay, I have seen a lot of influencers use it. I didn't know how powerful it is until I started using it. It's really powerful. It's not very difficult to clean. It's easy to clean. It's not making too much noise. It's very, very reliable. So if you're interested, I can share the link in the description box below just for you to know that this is what you're choosing. It's called Nama. In our dialect, Hausa in Ghana, Nama is just meat, right? Meat from the cow or the, so when my mom saw that this juicer is called Nama, she was like, Nama? Are you going to eat Nama? No, I'm like, no, Nama is the name of the juice, okay? It's the name of a juicer, is the company's name. Anyways, that's just by the way. Okay, so if you have any question, please let me know. I see you guys joining. I appreciate that you are joining in. If you have any question, let me know. I don't know how to access the I don't know how to access. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So if you have any question, let me know. I'm gonna be able. Yeah, it says it's here, so I can access the chat over here. All right. Have any question, let me know. Or if you have a question, you can leave the question below in the comment section. Later on, I will answer it, or I will make a video based on your question, inshallah. Okay, so I'm going to, I have my carrots here. I'm going to, I washed it already though, but I'm going to just, because it's been sitting down here, and then I am preparing for this video. So I'm going to, what is it called? I'm going to take off the skin, okay? Shred off the skin, or slice it. Is it slice? What's the name? Okay, and then I will chop it into chunks. Just because I want to have enough time on the live. That's why I did not prepare making this beforehand, okay? So if you have a question, let me know so that we can have enough time, and then I can answer those questions for you. If you can, please share this video to your WhatsApp groups, your Instagram pages, stories, your Facebook, and stuff like that. Or you can share it to a mama in your life or somebody expecting to know about my channel and learn a whole bunch of the information that I am sharing for free. Okay, these are information that I feel passionate about. I feel like I needed this information when I was pregnant. If I had somebody who had the same faith as me, faith in Islam and everything to guide me with this information, I will definitely appreciate that. Okay? So I know there is a lot of women out there who need this information. Every day when I go to work, I encounter a lot of women. Even though some women come in nowadays knowing a little bit, but a lot of first-time mothers, even second-time mothers, or sometimes even third-time mothers, I appreciate the fact that there are certain things that they don't know. There are certain things that, wow, why didn't I know? This is my third time. I didn't know this information. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot to learn. And every pregnancy is different because every soul is different. Pregnancy is not just being pregnant. You are bringing forth a human being. Allah is fashioning, creating a human being with a soul in your uterus, right? So it's gonna be different. Every person has their own personality. So pregnancy is different, yes. Every pregnancy, even if you've been pregnant for 10 times in your life and you've had 10 children, their pregnancies will be different. Their parenting will be different. Their temperament, just like their the way they are, their personality and everything is different. The same way the pregnancy is going to be different. The postpartum, the healing aspect is going to also be different, right? So I like that there are accessible information that you can access over here on my channel. So make use of it. This juicer, right? I don't really need to slice this stuff into small pieces because it's just a powerful juicer that can even take this big apple. But I'm gonna go ahead and slice the carrots and then the beets into smaller pieces. Okay. All right. And then these as well. Okay. So I put it on, and I'm going to turn on the juicer. If you are just now joining me, I'm making some juice and I'm using some beets. I explained a whole bunch. I took about more than 5 minutes to explain why we're using some beets. It's going to help you, especially if you are pregnant and you feel fatigued, you feel tired, lack of energy, brain fog and everything. This is super helpful juice that is going to help you. If you don't like juice or you don't have a juicer, you can use your blender to make it and blend it, add water, and then strain it with a strainer. Okay? You can easily strain it with a strainer like this, or something bigger, or something finer, a cheesecloth or something. If you don't want to make a juice out of it because you want to make use of the fiber from the beets, from the carrots, from the apples, if you like, I also mentioned that you can add some ginger. Ginger is super helpful in all stages of pregnancy. It is super helpful, especially in the first trimester and then the fourth trimester when you have your baby. When you have your baby, you need to heal and recover. and you need the warming spices. So ginger comes in to be one of the warming spices you need for your recovery, and also support breast milk supply if you are going to breastfeed your baby. Ginger also comes in the first trimester to ease nausea. All right, so if you feel nauseated and everything, ginger is awesome. Add into it and add some lemon, and it's going to be very helpful for you. So basically, this is a beautiful juice. It helps when you are in your menstruation, when you are menstruating, okay, with the blood that you are going to shed. It replenishes all the ferritin and the iron. It also helps to boost your energy. It also helps when you have the baby and you have low care because you lost some blood. So it's going to help with that as well, right? In the first trimester, when you don't have energy, because a whole human being is being fashioned by Allah in your uterus. So it's going to take up your energy. It's going to take up a whole bunch from your body, right? So you feel very fatigued. You feel like you can't even hold your hand. You hold your hand and your hand is like sliding down. You cannot do anything because, yes, a whole force, like a whole force is being created. If you drink this juice that has the beets in it and also some carrots and the apples, because apples have quite a bit of calories, okay? It has fiber, so all of this stuff coming together helps to boost your energy. If you are trying to be pregnant, this is awesome thing because it helps with blood circulation and increasing your iron stores and everything. So it's even awesome. It's not only for you, you can give it to your spouse, okay? Your spouse needs to also be healthy because yes, the male factor in fertility comes in 50%. A lot of times as women think that it's only a women problem. It is not a man problem when we're talking about fertility and trying to conceive. Girl, it is men problem as it is women problem, okay? It's 50% women factor and 50% men factor. Just as you are striving and working hard to prepare your body to be in a state of nourishment, to be in a very good state and prepare everything else to leading up to pregnancy, it's the same thing that applies to your spouse. Your spouse has to also put in the work, okay, to be able to factor in that 50% that he or she is also bringing. All right. So if you are eating healthy, invite your spouse to also come in to eat healthy. If you are making ways to reduce your exposure to blue light, invite your spouse to also help to reduce his blue light exposure. If you are working hard to increase your movements, to exercise, invite in a gentle, respectful way so that what he brings and what you bring can come in together to be a very viable thing and very ideal and make a very beautiful pregnancy. We go through pregnancy. Pregnancy is hard for a lot of women, okay? About 70 to 80% of women. 80% is a lot of women. It's a lot. 70 to 80% of women go through first trimester hurdles. It's kind of challenging. And then on top of morning sickness, and some women also go through morning sickness not only in the morning, but all day. It's an all day thing, right? So it's challenging. On top of when maybe everything else is like, okay, what, you are not settled because your husband or your spouse didn't do their job, didn't do what they need to do to bring in that 50% of a healthy conception, you know. So yeah, as much as you doing your part, invite them to also do their part, because this is not about you. This is about increasing the ummah. We want the ummah to be strong. We want whatever legacy we leave behind to be a very viable legacy that can withstand that kind of rigor that this generation is being exposed to, right? This generation is going to face, like we're facing a whole bunch. It's too much. It's hard, right? So we want to bring forth the ummah that are strong, right? So eating healthy is not just because it's a trend, because no, it's because it is an amana. Your body is an amana. Allah has given your body to you to take care of it. Allah will not ask me about your body. Allah will ask me about how I took care of my body. Allah is going to ask you how you took care of your body, right? So your effort is your effort. My effort is my effort. But it's good to remind each other, right? And to take responsibility and accountability, especially because we are thinking about bringing in another human being into this world. We strive and work hard to prepare the womb and to prepare the area that the baby is going to grow for 9 to 10 months. It's very important that we watch what we eat and what we watch, what we talk, what we do, all of those things, right? Okay, so making juice has turned into lecture, and that's what I want, right? The education part is what I do, and I love that. All right, so let's go on to do the juice. I'm going to add this, the beets in the juicer, okay? This is a very big cup, so I can add as much as I want. And then all of it will start to make the juice for me. Bismillah. Okay, good. And I'm going to add the apple, okay? I'm not going to chop the apple. I'm just going to add it in. And I'll close it. If it's going to close, yes. All right? And then I'll turn it on. Let me push this one away. And then turn it on. It's going to be on like that. Okay? And just like that, juice is being made. I am so excited about this juicer. I wanted to make a, oh, I forgot to put this. Look at me being so excited, and I forgot to put this there. Okay, good. Yeah. So that's one thing I like and I dislike about making juice, because of the chaff or the fiber that comes after making all the juice. Okay, so if smoothie is your thing, go for it. But juice is like you get all the nutrition, boom, right away in your body, and it helps to increase that energy or boost that energy that we're talking about, right? To increasing your energy, and then also helping you with fatigue and helping you with those kind of brain fog and everything else, right? Except that when you make the juice and you get this extra stuff, you can dehydrate it or freeze it when you're making some smoothies later, or when you are making any recipe, you just blend it in. Blend it in. This juice, for instance, I am using beets, because beets, like I said, have color. Maybe you don't want to use that. You want to use it in making muffins or something else. But if you are going to even make some soup, which requires carrots, why not? If you only juicing the carrots, you're gonna get like this shredded chaff carrot. That is gonna be helpful for you, ready-made, for you to use in the soup or to use in the recipe. So I don't really entirely throw away this thing when I make juice. I try to keep some of it to utilize it for later. Okay, so this is it. This is getting almost full, you see, and the juice is here and the chaff is coming out here, and this is going to be blending like that. Okay, and I'm going to just open it up when it is done or when I feel like it is too full. Okay, if you have a question, you're just joining me, and you have a question, pregnancy related, fertility related, nutrition, birth, postpartum, bring it up and I'm gonna answer your question, inshallah. If I cannot answer your question, I'm gonna make a video out of it and make a very thorough research about your topic and then come and make a video and share it out so everybody else will benefit from it. Okay, so just like that, I'm going to open this. And it's so cool. I like it. Also, the beet adds a very earthy flavor to this thing that is out of the out of the world. All right. So I'm going to use this for making some soup. I'm going to add it in there to make soup. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add it to make some soup, and then I'll use this one later for making sauerkraut. And then I'm fermenting it to make sauerkraut. As a matter of fact, let me just add it to it because I have a whole bunch over there too. So in a way, I'm adding the beets in. It's usually like 2 beets, 2 apples, and then 2 carrots. 2 chunky carrots. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1 more beet. It doesn't change the taste, it only makes it better. It only makes it better. Okay. All right, so because I don't want to open it, let me just cut it into pieces. So add it to it. This thing tastes so good, even if you want to eat it by itself, okay? It tastes so good, especially with the carrot. I like to make carrot cake. I should have blended just separately the carrot, so I would make carrot cake, but I'm gonna do that next time when I'm sharing the carrot cake recipe. So stick around and watch out for that, inshallah. Okay. Yes, thank you for joining. I have not seen any question. That means nobody has any question for me. But if you do have a question, you can comment down below later on when you come on to watch the video or rewatch the video. Yeah, I have seen a question. Jazakallahu khairan. It says, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Be careful when you turn around and when you chop. Oh, my face is showing? Okay. All right. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yeah. Let me see. It looks like I don't know where to check. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for letting me know. I appreciate that. Jazakallahu khairan. Yeah. That is very, very important. I should make a I should make that something very important before I come on. I should just make a trial video or something before. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallahu khairan for joining. If you have any question, let me know. If you don't, you can rewatch the video again and then leave your question below. You do hear me, right? Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it looks like all right. Okay. All right. So this is done. It looks like it's just dripping and I'm going to just turn it off. It's just a matter of button. Just turning it on and then turning it off. That's it. Okay? As easy as that. It's not like really hard machine to figure out how to use it. Okay. So I'm just trying to see if I can get all the leftover juice in there. That's dripping. And this is it. This is a whole bunch of juice. I love it. It's so thick and it's awesome. It tastes so good. Because the carrot is fresh and it's a little sweet, okay? And then beet, as we know, beet also is sweet. So it adds, and then the carrot. You don't really need anything. You just drink this as is. And it's, mashallah, amazing. All right? So I'm going to pour it in here. You see how much juice I got. Because it's in this big container, you don't see how much it is. You see? This is a whole 34-ounce juice. And I love it. It's so amazing. It's beautiful. You can leave this in the fridge for up to maybe 4 days. Okay, if you want it fresh, you should just drink it for up to 3 days. Okay, 4 days is quite a good time to leave it and drink it, and you still will get all the freshness of the juice. Okay, if you leave it for more than that, you might not feel that it's too fresh, but it's still okay. All right. So that's it. You want to try it? You want to try it, baby? Okay, come try it. Because we could do straw. Okay. All right. Okay, good. So my baby said they want to try it because absolutely I made it for them. And then I'm going to enjoy it too, but okay. Okay, baby. Try it. Bismillah. They're going to test it and let me know how they like it. They've tried it before with ginger and didn't want it. They didn't like it too much. So I'm taking out the ginger this time. Shall we? Awesome. Okay. Bismillah. Bismillah. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Can you make a thumbs up like that? Yay. Awesome. Alhamdulillah. Okay, good. This tastes good. Alhamdulillah. All right. So I think okay. Kutuk zona. No carry shoku. Muzo muikuma muisora no. Tuk zona, baby. All right. I'm trying to protect their faces over here. So, yeah. So, inshallah, if there's no question for me. I hope that you enjoyed this. All right. What is better to drink in pregnancy, yogurt or milk? Honestly, both are better. It depends on what you want out of whether it's milk or whether it's from yogurt. Yogurt, I personally prefer recommending Greek yogurt to my client. Greek yogurt is high in protein and it also has a whole lot of the probiotic gut healing bacteria in it. Okay, so when you go with Greek yogurt, it's thicker, it has more protein, and when you use even the full fat Greek yogurt, it's beneficial for your gut health because gut health is very, very important for mama and then for baby. If you eat a whole lot of gut health foods, like gut healing foods, like yogurt, like kefir, like sauerkraut, a whole bunch of fermented foods. Those foods not only help with your gut health, it also helps with the baby's gut health as well. Because that is when you start building baby's gut health from the uterus. Okay? So I like to recommend kefir because kefir is milk-like. It is very light. Okay? It has a whole bunch of probiotics in it. And then if you're going for yogurt, go for Greek yogurt instead. Okay? Milk, on the other hand, is beautiful. Whole milk, full fat milk is awesome. Don't go in because there is that, okay, if you are getting WIC in this country, if you are in New York here or in the United States, you get WIC, they would give you low fat milk or 1% milk or 2% based on your dietary preferences. Nowadays, they don't even follow that. They only give it to you because of the RDA or because of the recommended whatever the nutrition organization. You have to take low fat milk, but don't get it twisted. When you get that, add in a whole milk to your diet. Buy whole milk, maybe 1 gallon or quart or half gallon, and then add it to it, okay? And then make sure that you're eating a whole bunch of varied healthy fat, like olive oil, using it for cooking. You are using butter instead of margarine. You are also choosing Greek yogurt because Greek yogurt has, if you choose Greek yogurt full fat, it's better. Okay, so the low fat, if you're not getting any WIC or you are just buying it for yourself, make sure you're choosing whole milk, full fat whole milk, instead of 1% or 2%. Reduced fat, that doesn't have anything, any gut supporting thing. It doesn't have any, it doesn't even help a lot with. You need fat, okay? When you're pregnant, you really need the healthy fat. You need fat for the brain development of your baby. You need fat for your own brain development because your brain is going to change. There will be more gray matter, okay? So you need that. You need the cushioning for your joints, okay? You need that, all right? So without eating enough of it, without getting it even from animal-based product, you are not preparing your body really. Your body, yes, is going to take it for baby. A lot of the nutrition baby needs will be given to baby because that's how Allah has created that, okay? But what is it for mama? What is left for mama? You would end up being like, okay, Now you start to feel like your knuckles, okay, is hurting. You start to feel like your joint is hurting. You start to feel like you don't even have energy anymore. Your hair is brittle and all of those things because mama did not pay attention to her nutrition properly. Okay, and then also all of those things that have been taken out, like the fat from milk, like the fat from yogurt, like a whole bunch of stuff. You yourself, you are on diet and stuff like that. You don't want to eat certain things. No, when you're pregnant, that is the time to eat everything. Everything that is wholesome. Bring it in and eat it, okay? Because it's very, very important for you and for baby as well. If you want me to make more nutrition related videos, because that's something that is also very, very important for me, Jazakallahu khairan for joining, I will do that more. I see that people engage more with my videos when I share about birth, when I share about a whole lot of birth related topics. So I have reduced sharing recipes, and I have also reduced sharing a lot of nutrition aspects of pregnancy. I want to balance it, but if that is what you are most interested in, because that's my expertise, I would bring it on and share it more here, inshallah. All right. So yeah, I hope that this is helpful. Okay. Any other question before I wrap up? We are in the 46 minutes already. Okay. Let me see if there is another question. Yeah. The lady Queen Fee, yeah, mashallah, jazakallahu khairan for coming on and joining the live. If there is anybody who you feel like it's going to be helpful, this information is going to be helpful for them, you can share it with them as well. Yeah, so the lady queen, choose both yogurt and milk, and then make sure that you're choosing whole fat, okay? Don't choose the reduced fat or 1%. There is the concern of there's too much cholesterol and everything. No. At this point, when you're pregnant, you need that cholesterol. The cholesterol from food is not harmful to your body, okay? It's just the added cholesterol from other sources that is harmful. So if you're eating a whole food, there's the reason why Allah has put that cholesterol in that food, okay? So don't eliminate that thinking that that is going into your body to harm you. No, your body needs it because your body is nourishing a whole human being. And that whole human being is coming in with their own purpose in life. You don't want to deprive them from the uterus, okay? You want to give them all the adequate thing, the ideal thing that they need for their growth, okay? Before they come into the world, inshallah. All right. So I'm going to check the chat again and then see if there's anything else that I'm missing. If not, then I'm going to close it. So I will come on next time to make another live, inshallah. If live is something that you guys are interested, let me know, and I'm gonna come on live quick every time, maybe every 2 days out of the week, to make some live, and then we can. I'm interested. Are you educated about ectopic pregnancy? The chat keep going away when I'm defeating your pregnancy. It's really a topic which doesn't have many information on it. Yes, that's true, because you know how sometimes sharing about loss and sharing about grief and sharing about something that doesn't end in it's hard. People go through these experiences, but it's hard. If you have not healed yet, you can really share it. So we don't see a lot of information about it. And us who are professionals who are also educating, sometimes I don't know why we don't share about those topics, right? It's kind of a very vulnerable, very hard topic sometimes. Only if you have maybe a close client, a client that is experiencing that and you are working with them closely, you can share a whole bunch of stuff to them. But yeah, it's a topic that I think I should also think about it and share something about it. For instance, I am a twin mom. When I was pregnant with twins, it was hard for me to like really find resources. Even those days, I was doing my master's degree. I was doing my PhD, but it was hard to really find information about multiple pregnancy that is very closely related to what I was going through, right? But I don't know why I didn't do my research in it. I don't know why I didn't do my, I don't know, subhanallah. Okay, so it is a topic that these topics need to be addressed. People are going through multiple pregnancies, people are going through pregnancy loss, people are going through ectopic pregnancies. Yeah, and then also even fertility issues. Nowadays, we see a lot of sisters sharing about infertility, but before it was hard. It's hard. There's not a lot of information. Yes, it's true. Inshallah, I would see, yeah, sadly, right? Inshallah, I will bring in those topics and then share a little bit of that, especially about ectopic pregnancy, for instance. I know a close person who has experienced that just recently. And honestly, as a professional, I was kind of, because of our culture, I was kind of like very like that, whether to share my professional um, I will make it a point to share it about those topics. And then, yeah, sisters who are going through it, even if it is like really hard for them at that moment, they've not healed yet, they still can find peace and they can find ways to actually heal. Because if a sister is going through loss, a loss is a loss, right? If you have a pregnancy and you lost it, you are technically in postpartum. But sometimes you don't even classify that. We feel like, oh, sister has just, let's keep it, it's a secret. Subhanallah, sadly. Yeah, so Jazakallah khairan for bringing that topic up, and then I'll look into it and see what we can do about it, inshallah. So if there is no other topic, I think somebody is trying to interfere with what I'm doing. I'm receiving some calls.